Hello, my art viewers. So we are back with other project. As I already said, I will take only challenging artwork in order to make you engaged and make myself engaged. So here you can see this tutorial is all about child labor. So according to me, child labor is a crime, and to illustrate that, I took this artwork, this project, and I'm doing it. So you can see the time lapse video. So it is almost up to 3.5 minutes or 3 minutes exactly, and after that you can see the real time video. So first I want to show the process, and if you like this process and if you also want to do this project and all, you can see my real time video, which is after 3 minutes. So if you have no time or if you don't have patience to see the process, you can directly skip to 3 minutes. Okay, and yeah, you can see how the process is going on. Here the main tools will be explained after 3 minutes only. Now you just enjoy the process. So I'll just play music and I'll leave. So if you don't have patience again, please skip to 3 minutes and watch the real time video. So from now I'll do this type of content only. This is proof of me doing the artwork. So some will say this art is not done by you. So to them, I'm just adding this 3 to 2 minutes video, hyper time lapse video, and later we'll see the process again from beginning. So that is real time process. So yeah, you can learn from that, and this is proof of me doing this artwork. And thanks for your support, and yeah, do enjoy this process. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the process, and these are the results. So I personally love this artwork because this is too detailed. So you can see the folds, the stitches and all. So we'll learn how this is made. So to see the real time video, so be patient, and the next process is the real time video. So okay, let's start on the new paper. So this is the Canson Bristol paper which I used in this artwork. So and now I'm using the regular A4 size paper because I don't want to waste any paper or any art resources. So yeah, we can see the replica of this artwork on this normal A4 size paper. So these are the tools which we are using in this artwork. This is empty pen, 2B, 10B, 3B and so on. This is 2B. First we'll use for outline. So if you have HB and all, you can use. So I prefer using 2B only, so I'm using. It's all up to you. And yeah, we'll draw. See, I'm measuring just appropriately. I'm not using any scale or something, because this is just rough work and this is not artwork. But when I did the original artwork, I used the grid maker app. So grid maker for artist, you can see in Play Store, so you can install, and that is really helpful in order to get the appropriate results. So here, according to me, I'm doing roughly, so don't judge on my measurement and all. So okay, I hope you'll understand. So in this way, we'll extend these two lines, left and right lines. So this process I'll show how you should do. So here the major thing that we'll use is brush. So that is make a brush, so eye applicator will use in this artwork. So stitches also, this is outward stitches, so we can't do using normal pen. So this is empty pen, which I said I'll show the other process. So down below we use the outward stitches, whereas up we are using inward stitches. So difference is the black part is visible, the black stitches are visible on the outward, whereas in inward stitches the white stitches will be visible. So you can see difference after applying this powder. So this is graphite powder, which is extracted from 2B and 10B. So this is made and extracted from Artline pencils. So I hope now it is visible clearly, and you can see the inward and outward stitches properly. So when you'll apply the graphite powder on the inward stitches, the white stitches will be visible. So this is the other tool we'll use in this artwork, that is Tombow Mono Zero eraser. So you can order in Amazon and it is easily available. So yeah, in Universal also you can try, or somewhere you can try, it is available. And according to reference image, I prefer outward stitches only, but for your explanation I did the inward stitches. At last also we'll see how the inward stitches and how it is useful in your artwork. So wait with patience and do watch completely. I hope you'll watch it, because there is much to teach and much to learn. And this is kneadable eraser in order to get the blurry look and the to remove the first layer of graphite. So this is most important to every artist, so they must have this. Okay, this is kneadable eraser, and this is eye applicator, as I already mentioned. This plays a crucial role in this cloth making, so you need to watch it. And if you don't have the eye applicator, you can use the normal regular brush, that is Camlin brush, which I am showing here. So that can substitute your eye applicator, but it may be not close substitute, but you can use. So in this way, after applying the one layer of graphite powder, you need to give the darkest tone of stitches. So make it dark so it is visible. And you can see here also I'm applying, because my artwork is not having inward stitches, so both are outward. So I'm applying the stitches using the graphite pencil. So you can use 2B here, that is adjustable, and yeah, blurry effect you can give using this brush. So here it is little bit dark, so we'll use 10B. So darkest region we'll use 10B, and a normal region we'll use 2B and 3B, which I already said 2B, 3B and 10B are most useful in this artwork. So you can use other things also. This is the minimal tools I'm showing. So in this way, so in order to get the blurry look, you can use kneadable eraser, whereas you want to get the whitest region, so you need to use Tombow Mono Zero eraser or the pencil eraser, substitute for Tombow Mono Zero eraser. Okay, so basically I'll use Kohinoor brand of pencil eraser, or I'll use Faber-Castell. So these two brands only I tried. So according to other artists, Derwent also plays a good role. And this is how the graphite powder looks, and this is extracted from 10B Artline pencil. So here I'm using 10B only, because here it is dark, whereas in the other regions will use 2B. Later I'll introduce 2B grade graphite powder also. So this is basically extracted from art line pencils only. So here you can use other pencils, but I preferred art line because they are little bit dark and plays a good role for every artist. So here the graphite powder in the box is 2B, whereas graphite powder in the white cap it is 10B. So now we are applying 2B graphite powder. You can see the lightest region and lightest grade. So once you apply little pressure and you'll spread, it will spread evenly using this brush. So this brush is most important because it plays a good role and it will blend properly. Whereas you can use tissue paper also, but it is little bit hard to use, but this is really amazing. So this thing I used to do this cloth, so you can also use preferably. And here will be the magic. So when you want the sharp edges and all, you need to apply with the tip of eye applicator. When you want to blend it, you need to just tilt the brush and you need to spread. So you can see how I'm applying with its tip, and later I'll show how I'll blend. So while coming to blending region, just tilt the brush towards left or right so that you'll see in this way. Just if you want just one layer of graphite powder, so in this way you can apply. So here I'm also using the brush, so just giving the one layer of graphite powder. So you can give with eye applicator also. So this eye applicator you can use from makeup set which you already have, or you can purchase the low quality brushes in Amazon, and it is really affordable. So you can get like 350 or 450, you will get the complete set. So do purchase because it has major role in this artwork. And yeah, you need to bring the grade look, so dark, little light, little light, so on. So you need to create all the shadows and all, so don't forget to create because it will look something weird if you don't give the shadow look. And we are doing exactly looking into our artwork. So artwork is done using reference image, but this work is done using the artwork which I have done. So this is the difference, but you can see I'll change little bit because I have no measurements and all, but I'll show how the folds are done. So you can see how folds are created and how the effect is coming. So here she's having little leaves on her cloth, and I'm adding leaves using that brush only. So eye applicator, remember, eye applicator. So yeah, I'm just tilting brush and I'm just blending it. So this blending, if you want, I'll show how to do with tissue paper also, but preferably not in this video because this video is almost lengthy. We'll cover this topic in other video. And do you know how to eliminate the shine in graphite? So you can see in this my recent artwork there is no shine. So do you know that secret? So you need to wait for the next video. So how you need to eliminate the shine in the graphite? So totally we can't, but up to 70 to 80% we can eliminate. You can see my graphite is having the matte look. So yeah, what is secret? Guess what? So if you know the secret behind this elimination, do comment right now, okay? And I know many people know, but I think many people don't know. So here is the magic, and you need to wait for the next video. This is same repetitive process, but you need to see all folds, shading, shadows, highlighting region and all. This is just observation process. So you can see the folds and all. So she's having leaves and some a cartoon on her cloth, so that I'm giving using this brush only. So this brush I completely used in this artwork for drawing her clothes, so you can also use. I hope now you'll understand. See the sharp edge I'm doing and the blurry look. I'm just tilting my brush and I'm applying. So once you hold this brush and once you experiment this thing using graphite powder, you will know completely how to apply and how to rotate this brush. So my explanation is okay, but when you hold it completely, you'll know what to do and how to tilt it. Okay, and yeah, everything comes from practice only. So once you practice 2 to 3 times, you'll know how to use this brush. In the beginning I also experimented, and you can also do the same for the better results. Okay, and everything you need to experiment. No one will teach you, but when we teach, it is really meant to teach you, because every artist will not reveal his or her secrets. So you can search on internet, everything they'll not show, they'll hide few process. Those process are really very much important to get the realistic look. And once you find a real-time video on any subject or any topic, just enjoy and just make your things easy and just learn things. Don't avoid it and don't skip it, because real-time videos are rare and rare on internet. And I hope this is just applying little bit of graphite powder and blending it. This is easy process according to me, but when you practice, it is easy process for you also. So I hope now I can skip little bit and I'll show the actual process. Here I'm not doing much, but I'm just filling the gaps. You can see just I added the time lapse video. So this is what I did. Okay, just that. And here we'll add stitches using 10B pencil. Before we added using 2B, but now we'll do a little bit darker using 10B. Make sure your 10B pencil is really sharp enough to add the stitches. And in this way we'll use Tombow Mono 0 eraser in order to separate each stitch from it. So if you have attached it, you can use this Tombow Mono 0 eraser or pencil eraser in order to separate each stitch, and it will create a illusion look. And in this way, this cloth is really looking good. But here you need to add the white region, that you need to separate stitches from the cloth. So in this way we added the region, and here you need to make a darker region. So now it is making some difference. And once you're confident enough, do add the outline using the 10B grade graphite powder. So this graphite powder extraction is really very much easy, and if you don't know how to extract it, you can see my previous video of making graphite powder at your own place. So that is an easy process. You can see the video. That is really not lengthy, just 5 to 6 minutes I guess. And okay, you can see the replica of the cloth. And yeah, so one more thing you need to add is the little dots on the cloth. So little dots, I'll just speed up the process and I'll show how you need to add the dots. So you must add dots on the darker region only, just avoid the lighter region. So that is the trick you need to follow. And I'm adding few graphite powder on the darkest region because those regions are really dark. So I'm just adding one more layer of graphite powder. So I'm adding 10B grade graphite powder. And to add dots, we'll use 10B pencil. So sharp the edge and make your tip look sharp. Okay, and before adding, here I am adding other layers, so you can see. So yeah, just a layer. And now we'll start the process. So 10B grade pencil, and we are adding dots only on the darkest regions. So you can see how I'm adding only on darkest region. Let me speed up the process because the video is becoming too lengthy and I don't want to show the repetitive process. So in this way you need to add on only on darkest region. Once again I'm saying, so you can see the hyper time lapse video of adding these dots. And once you add these dots, you need to blend using the eye applicator. So don't blend completely, make sure you are blending with little and minimal pressure. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am going to say other trick. So when you are doing the stitches, so when you want the invert stitches, and you can just apply using the empty pen and just rub it. So here I'm rubbing with the graphite pencil. So this is Staedtler graphite pencil. So in this way you will add the darkest region. I hope the white stitches are really visible now. So let me zoom in little bit again. So if you add dark graphite grade, it is really very much visible. So I'm adding it. I hope it is now visible. So when you're dealing with jeans stitches and all, you can add in this way. So this is outward, those are inward stitches. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel and tap the bell icon and don't miss any updates.